My name is Russell Fish, 3333 Rankin, Dallas. I'm with the Open Records Project. I'm here today at the invitation of Trustee Joyce Foreman. Some of you may remember us as the group that sent Dallas Superintendent Yvonne Gonzalez to federal prison. Before that, we secured the indictment of the entire Austin School Board and sent Assistant Superintendent Kate Penzick to prison for fraud. Trustee Foreman has asked us to look at potential corruption involving your consent calendar. For those of you in the audience, the consent calendar is a list of items that are voted on without discussion because they are supposed to have unanimous consent. The board modified the rules so that unanimous consent is no longer required and questionable items are therefore easier to slip by. The consent calendar exists to speed up meetings, but it is often used to hide expenditures that cannot withstand public scrutiny. These include conflicts of interest and quid pro quo payoffs. For those in the audience, a conflict of interest means voting on items in which you might receive a personal benefit that conflicts with the interests of the school districts. An example might be voting to help out your employer or a friend's business to the disadvantage of the school district. A quid pro quo payoff means I'll do something for you if you do something for me. The district's council can explain the consequences of such behavior. This behavior is a felony and you can be sent to jail. She can also explain that neither she nor the district can defend you against a criminal charge. Dallas City Council has extensive experience with consent calendar abuse. Several years ago, Dallas City Attorney Tom Perkins briefed council members on how to, quote, manage the calendar without getting caught. His legal advice was apparently flawed. Councilman Don Hill recently died while serving 18 years in prison for bribery. Similarly, former Councilman Dwayne Caraway just began a 5-year sentence at the Federal Correctional Institute at Seagoville. On the other hand, life turned out quite fine for former City Attorney Perkins, who joined a local law firm and practices in federal court. Trustee Foreman will be asking the board to reinstate the traditional unanimous consent calendar rules. If you are the honest trustee that some of the public believe you to be, you will vote to reinstate the unanimous rule. On the other hand, if you are less than honest, we may be seeing you again soon.